And now, here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we have been waiting for. The door of Air Force One has opened and emerging now, President of the United States of America, Donald Trump. Stepping out from the aircraft cabin, the President pauses briefly at the doorway, acknowledging the ceremonial reception that awaits him below. The bright Malaysian sun reflects off the Air Force One, creating a striking image of power and diplomacy, a moment that will be remembered in both nations' history. And there it is, a historic moment captured live here at Complex Bunga Raya, Kuala Lumpur International Airport. A warm handshake just now between Prime Minister and President of the United States. And now both leaders, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim and President Donald Trump, walk side by side along the red carpet here at Complex Bunga Raya. It is a graceful moment of diplomacy, a gesture of friendship that speaks of mutual respect between ASEAN, Malaysia and the United States. Following the ceremonial honors, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim is introducing President Donald Trump to members of the Malaysian cabinet and senior government officials gathered here at the Complex Bunga Raya. And this is indeed a rare and historic moment unfolding live here at Complex Bunga Raya. For the very first time, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim and President Donald Trump stand together, two leaders from two nations meeting face to face on Malaysian soil. It is a scene filled with significance, the convergence of leadership, experience and vision. And for Malaysia and ASEAN, this meeting represents continuity and confidence in global diplomacy. For the United States, it reaffirms the strength of friendship and cooperation with a steadfast partner in Southeast Asia. And the exchange between the two leaders is warm, courteous and genuine. You can see the mutual respect, a reflection of Malaysia's diplomatic grace and the American spirit of engagement. Moments like this, though brief, carry the weight of decades of partnerships and the promise of future collaboration. And what a wonderful sight we are witnessing right now at Complex Bunga Raya. In rare and light-hearted moment, President Donald Trump has joined the Malaysian dancers, moving to the cheerful rhythm of the ensemble, a spontaneous gesture of goodwill that instantly lights up the ceremony. ceremony continues. We can see Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim and President Donald Trump engaging in a light and friendly conversation here on the tarmac of Complex Bunga Raya. And parked nearby is the presidential limousine, the familiar black state car known worldwide for its security and symbolism. And beside it, the Malaysian Prime Minister's vehicle, ready to lead the convoy. Both are surrounded by tight yet discreet coordination from the Royal Malaysia Police, the US Secret Service and the airport security personnel. Now both Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim and President Donald Trump enter the vehicle, the motorcade doors closing gently behind them. In just a moment, the convoy will depart from Complex Bunga Raya, making its way toward Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre, where the ceremony will continue.